There's what women say they want, there's what women think they want, and then there's what they actually respond to.
In my culture and in my community, we're still working through that. There is no post-Me Too, right? We're still working through how do we have these tough conversations? How do we teach not just, women, but everyone about consent? What does consent look like? What does that look like in our community? What does that not look like, right? All those things that I think it's still very complicated. But I think it starts at the level of community, right? Of like, how do we have these conversations around consent?
When having a first kiss, what is more special to you? If it happens spontaneously in the heat of the moment, or if the guy asks permission first?
Spontaneous. Spontaneous. Yeah, spontaneous.
Okay. What does that say about consent?
What does consent look like?
If you're fine enough. No, they're gonna cancel me. You have to catch. I didn't mean that. The vibe. There's a vibe.
Okay, let me ask you. What determines what should and should not be spontaneous during sex?
What does consent look like?
If you're ugly, don't even try anything spontaneous.
Okay, if you talked about it at least like before.
But if you're a creep, and women got a creep radar.
Yes.
Like, how like there's gaydar or whatever, gay guys got that, I don't know about that. But women have a creep radar, and they'll be like, this guy's fucking creepy, okay?
But it depends on how attractive he is.
Thank you, because I was just gonna say, oh, he's fucking ugly.
There you go.
Okay.
And that's really what this is.
It's an excuse. You're harassing me. That means you ugly.
Right. I'm not attracted to you. It's interesting.
Type.
I don't know if you...
You're harassing me. That means you ugly.
Right. I'm not a...
If a man consents to sex, does that mean he's consenting to potentially becoming a father?
Well, if he was smart, he would use all the protection and he would do everything in his power to not be the father.
Right.
I think if it happens, it's a consequence of him making the decision of having sex.
Okay. If a woman consents to sex, does that mean she's consenting to potentially becoming a mother?
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
If you're doing it, there's a risk of it.
Yeah.
If you take every precaution, you can, and whatever happens, happens.
So why is the man often blamed for getting a woman pregnant, aka knocking her up, when it actually takes two people?
That's tough.
I think it's just another stereotype.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like if you say she got knocked up, it sounds like something that happened to her, not a choice she made. Who knocked her up? He did. We always put the blame on the men. It's
Women, for sure.
If men are worse at communication, why do so many women expect men to read their body language rather than just be direct?
Oh my God.
They should be able to read the situation, I think, and spontaneous would be the right way to go.
Yeah. If you ask, it kind of ruins the moment.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
It makes it a little awkward, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, if your girl is like, say she's in a bad mood and like how...
You should be able to tell.
Right, you should be able to tell that she's in a bad mood. You shouldn't be all like, trying to fuck with her and shit.
They should be able to read the situation, I think, and...
Read that situation, gentlemen. Can't stress that enough.
A man says women say one thing but mean another. Ross, what do women really want?
I don't care what they want. I only care what they respond to. See, my focus is a little bit different from your other guests. There's what women say they want, there's what women think they want, and then there's what they actually respond to. And what women actually respond to is not what they say they want.
Is there a difference between what women say that they want in a relationship and what they actually respond to?
Absolutely.
If so, how are women better at communication?
We're not.
But you just said that they were.
I lied. Clearly, I'm not communicating well. Duh.
Oh my God.
See, because when you are a woman with money, power, and respect, your romantic options do not expand. They decline. Now I am told it's because men are threatened by women with money, power, and respect.
What about you? One thing you did wrong in your last relationship and one thing he did wrong.
I accepted a guy that was financially less than me.
Okay. How much less than he make than you? How much less than he make?
Was he white?
He's Spanish.
Okay.
Oh, you messed up, man.
Did he make half of what you made at
Half
least?
of what I made.
Okay.
And that's where I fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I lost respect, and yeah.
All right.
Just didn't work out.
Cool. So you're probably a raging asshole to him. And then,
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of, as a woman, you kind of do lose respect for a man that does make less than you. You start to walk all over them, and you just.
And that concludes part 12 as to why men walk away. Be sure you can still read the situation, regardless of people say communication is important in relationships. Thank you for your participation in the men's room. To support content creation of this channel, please use the PayPal link below. Subscribe for more videos. We'll see you next time.